elbows up down there.
That's right. Ready to roll, and here we go.
Wow, look at the pack to the inside.
Good and clean, good and clean. Good race out front.
Oh, is that Logan
side
Best?
By side.
And the inside, on the outside, actually?
I think
so. That Casey Cochran, I believe.
Oh, look at him go.
Oh, going to have a showdown here, Mikey. Here we go, lap number 1. I believe Casey Cochran out front. Thought that was Logan Best in the second position. Now relegated back to the number 3 spot as they work their way off the Gators, back down into the Gators' tail. Mike, look at this. There comes Best back to the inside. Tries to make a short track of it. Uses the traction to the inside, deep rut. Can he make the pass? Is that the number 97?
Yeah, I believe so. The number 97. I'm thinking that it is actually on 97 on the jersey. I think that's Noah Stevens.
Yeah, we've seen that a couple times. Yeah. I believe that is Noah. So look at this. All the key players up there in the top 3. Look at Stevens putting the charge on right now. Going after Cochran to the inside.
You guys, I'm down
Cochran
here. I'm down here at the tip of the Gators tail. You're right. They're coming right back in front of me. I'm down here with the spectator area. It is Casey Cochran. But look at there. Noah Stevens. He's coming from the outside. He's going to dive the inside, make the move.
Also, Noah Stevens takes over that first place position right there from Casey Cochran. Hey, it's early. Little bobble right there. Split
Look at
lane,
this.
Different choices. It ain't over yet.
No, Cochran tries to answer. He's setting him up right now. Right now, he's thinking about this Gator pit, exactly what he wants to do. Look, he's going to try to square him up. Can't do. Oh,
big
Noah.
Bobble right there.
Noah makes a bubble, but he cuts off Casey in the process. Casey not able to take advantage of it. All right, Wes, let us know what's happening on the podium, buddy.
All right, I know you got a heater out there on the track. We're going to talk to these guys and get it back to the action at racing. Bet 30 Plus, Chad Wages, welcome to the podium. Congratulations. Who do you want to thank?
First off, I want to thank my wife and my kids back home for supporting me through all this. My father, who has made every dream come true I've ever wanted. R&B Racing, Dave Stockstill for helping me out this week. Shoot, man, Pro Circuit, Dunlop, Fox, Alpine Stars, Monster, and everyone else that I can't remember right now. I'm sorry, and just a little overwhelmed.
All right, congratulations out there. Good to see you, Chad. Known you for a long time. Good job. All right, come on up here. Steve Roman. Second on the championship. Who do you want to thank?
To start off with my whole family, my father-in-law, my wife, everyone for coming. Hillview Motorsports, Jones & Roman MX School, Fast Track, Dunlop, Jeff at MX Tire, FMF, Scott, Fly Gear, everybody that puts this event on. I can't do it without them all. I'd like to congratulate Mike on riding a phenomenal the whole week, and it's nice to be able to be up here next to a legend like him.
Congratulations out there, Steve Roman. Good job, man. All right, Mike Brown, where you at? Mike Brown getting it done. Another #1 plate to the hundreds that you probably got at the house. Congratulations, Mike Brown. Handshake. Who do you want to thank?
The same guys, FXR, they're behind me 100%. Husqvarna, Rockstar, Dunlop, Oakley, Rhino Powered. I can't think of them all, but FMF, you know, it's been a good run and had a good week here, and pressed up for, I guess, next year.
You got it. Take it away, Mike Brown. Congratulations. Take it away from your Yamaha podium. Mike Brown seals the deal. Take it away, guys.
Wow. Another spectacular ride by Mike Brown, and Noah Stevens right now got one going on of his own as he passes Cochran on that first lap. Logan Best back in the #3 spot. Fowler after 2 is 4th. Berenici in the #5 spot. Then it's Clark Robbins, Tyler Millette, Adler Cottle. In 9th place, it's Christian Janik. And 10th place, Lucas Geisler losing some time there, dropping back to 10th. Dean, what are you seeing out there, buddy?
I got the bird's eye view over here. It is still Noah Stevens leading now. Casey Cochran looks like he's settling #2 position by a 3rd place rider. He is the man on the move right now. I can't quite get a read on his numbers, but I'm sure you guys know just who that is.
Yeah, that's Logan Best back there applying the pressure. Last time around, even on the lap times, basically, gap, I believe, Rodney, less than a second between Cochran and Best as they work their way back around. Cochran goes to the inside. Best gets a good drive as well. It's a drag race. Cochran going to have to defend the inside. Best has to go the long way around.
Definitely defends that inside right there. You know what? When he was younger, I had a chance to work with Logan Best, and that kid is a fighter for sure. He is not going to give up in this one as he puts the pressure on Casey right now. We'll see what happens to go into the split lane, see if they take different lines or not. They do. Logan Best going to try this right side, which I think might be the better line right here. I see Cochran take a look over his shoulder. He sees him, he knows he's there, and he's going to defend.
Yeah, Cochran drifts over, takes possession of the race line. Logan Best has a couple spots. He's setting him up right now. He's studying, got a little bit of time left. Here we go down into the Gator pit. Will Best take the long way around? Is he going to try to keep that momentum up, get that drive out of the pit, Rodney?
We'll see as it's a drag race to the completion of lap number 3. Stevens obviously still out front. Cochran and Best nose to tail. Half a second is what the clock says, but as we round the first turn, you have to wonder at times, is it more, is it less? We're getting ready to drop down into the Gator pit now. Best going to try to get a drive coming across this section. Wow, what a good launch down into the Gator pit we saw there for Casey Cochran on that 66 machine.
Yeah, a little different line. Both of them going outside instead of using the hump to the inside this time, Rodney. Both playing follow the leader around that outside. The gap right now about a second and a half between each. Back to second and back to third.
Cochran able to put a little bit of distance between himself, but right here is where Best starts to close it back up.
Yeah, he keeps going to the well over here near those rollers. He's going to try to set him up. If he can get off the hump and get that drive to the inside, he'll have the outside line and hopefully be able to keep that momentum.
Man, I tell you, Casey Cochran really hooking up quick and fast, shooting out of those corners right now. It's hard to keep that pace when you got a rider on that level right now. Looks like Cochran, even though he's in second place, he's found a great zone back there in and out of these turns.
Yeah, you mentioned Cochran's corners. Look at him. Very, very well schooled. Keeps that leg high, goes down deep inside, lays the bike over, finger on the clutch. Perfect technique out of the number 66, Casey Cochran.
On the home stretch now, making our way back toward the announcer's tower split lane again. They split them differently this time. Best going left and Cochran going to the right side. Cochran might have felt a little uncomfortable coming through there with Best being in the position he was a lap ago, but things are a little different this time around as it almost looks like Cochran is closing that gap between he and Noah Stevens now for the number 1 spot.
Yeah, Best and Cochran, the momentum is pushing both of these riders forward. Well, Rodney's starting to lose my voice here finally on Saturday. Starting to go away like suspension in a 40-minute moto. But Cochran and Best pushing themselves, and like you said, the gap up to Stevens closed. Look at Cochran now. Wants to throw out the rope, wants to get a tow from Stevens. Logan Best said, I'm not out of this thing yet. Going to hit the reset button, goes up over the big hump, gets a good drive. Can we close the gap?
I'll tell you, the perfect scenario for a second moto underway right now with our first place finishers in 3 different divisions in the 1, 2, and 3 spots right now. How these riders cross this finish line is how they will finish overall, at least for the time being, as 1, 2, and 3 were 1, 1, and 1 their first time out on this racetrack. We are 4 laps deep into this one. Megawatt will be coming around again, I believe a white flag maybe next time around. And what a battle for these Super Mini 112 to 17 BC riders. How's things looking out there now, Dean Diaz? I know it's starting to stretch out a little bit, but Best is not, I don't think, giving up yet.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. He won't give up. I'm not over there with the spectators anymore. I'm making my way back towards the starting line. You guys probably got a better view than I do.
All righty, sounds good as we check back in with these lead riders here on the lap. Cochran still in command. I thought we were seeing a push and still are seeing a push, but that gap hasn't closed as much as what I expected it would with the way that we saw them coming around just a lap ago. Dropping into the Gator pit now, Noah Stevens still in control of this one, and Cochran doesn't seem to be nearly as aggressive. He seems to be fine. Ooh, a yellow flag goes down. I don't know if that was a lap rider, I believe. Yeah. 79, Stevens.
That wasn't Stevens, was it?
That was Stevens that went down there. That's what that yellow flag was all about. So Casey Cochran gets the gimme on that one, And
Wow.
into the number 1 spot. Logan Best will move up to second place position. And he does get by in the number 3 spot. But wow, heartbreaker there for Stevens as just all by himself. I know there was a lapped rider. I don't know if they got mixed up down there or what happened, but Stevens definitely coming out on the short end of the stick of that transfer.
Just the last race, Rodney. I was talking, you have to be very careful with that front end right now. As you can see, got up quickly and stuff, but just enough. Lost that front end, kept the bike running, but surrendered that position. I'm sorry, Rodney. Surrendered that position that quickly.
Well, Logan Best now looking at a 3.4 second deficit to Casey Cochran, and now the number 1 spot. White flag conditions, don't know yet whether that's going to be an inspiration for a challenge yet or not, but man, Casey Cochran looks like it's an inspiration for him, because once he saw that 79 down, he has gone right back into charge mode as he goes through those rollers right now here on the FMF last lap. He is putting the distance between himself and Logan Best. A great performance out here in this Super Mini 1 class today. You can't take anything away from what this young man has been able to bring into this class here as we head into the 2022 season. I believe we got ourselves, man, I'm excited about what amateur motocross is going to be here in the coming year. I mean, we've seen it and we've watched it, but it is so much better than even a year ago, as great as it was then just 12 months ago.
Rodney, you hit the nail on the head, and with that being said right there goes Casey Cochran down into the pit one more time. Logan Best in tow, the number 206 machine. An incredible effort here today. Fantastic week for the number 206 machine. Quality program, quality kid, quality family. Pumped for him, and Noah Stevens bringing it home in that number 3 spot here. There we go, crossing the line right now.
I'm sure a little heartbroken as it takes him from gold to bronze, but Noah Stevens certainly putting down a